Hello YouTubers. So I found out this pretty good example on how it all starts with the illusion for the humans and all the misconception and deception and delusion. So let's watch a little bit of this.
A wise man once said, reality is that which, when you stop believing in it, doesn't go away. For the tick, reality is a product of temperature and butyric acid. Its perception of the world is its reality. The bloodhound has 200 million scent receptors. Its perception of the world is based fundamentally on smell. A dog doesn't reason. A tick never thinks about the universe in any way separate from its biological interactions with the universe. Human beings, on the other hand. Imagine a boy. From a young age, he is taught wrong.
This color is called red. This one is green.
Red, green.
Human beings are the only animal that forms ideas about their world. We perceive it, not through our bodies, but through our minds.
Remember, red means stop, green means go.
We must agree on what is real.
So as we can see here, it all starts with education and our perception of reality. There where they come to part and disinformate everybody and keep pushing disinformation. Like this conflict of Syria, which we can look it up simply googling the connections between Russia and Israel, and we can find a lot of stuff. So we can see that Russia and Israel are indeed friendships and they trade a lot of stuff. But besides that, in the mainstream narrative now they seem to be against America, which is also manipulated by Israel. So this is all a big theater, and the ones that don't understand it going to be fooled by the mainstream narrative, because we see here France has proved Syria's Assad regime behind the chemical weapons attack. So France has evidence. Here's one picture they show of evidence. This could be easily forged. I show a video here, and once again Americans claim that Assad is behind chemical attacks. Victims have nerve gas agent found in blood. Here's another picture of the white helmets carrying a child now with his mask on. Another possible forgery, because what they don't show on mainstream media is, for example, this evidence showing German, Britain, American and Israel connections to some of the attacks made in Syria, especially the chemical attacks, and most of all they are also helping the militants. That you also could easily do a research and look up people that run away from those militants and have stories to tell. You never wonder why the Western media doesn't go into East Ghouta and make interviews of the people that run away from the militants because they know that they are going to complain that they were mistreated. And America, the United Nations, and all those puppets were supporting a fake war once again because Israel wants to be the best one in the Middle East. He doesn't want sovereign countries. And he basically created the United Nations. The United Nations are a hoax. And if people don't start to realize that, because they never talked about the problems in Israel, the apartheid state, the multiple checkpoints. You can look it up, a video out there that is called Checkpoint. It's a soft apartheid showing of the checkpoints, because I believe there's pretty much worse there out there. But in order to hide this, they use another technique. They create more news to hide real news, like they did with with Zucker, another puppet. This is all a stage, because many of the guys that were there were paid by his so-called foundation, were supported by him. So this is being judged by the guys that were paid by him. This is complete fakery. Everybody knew that this platform is to control. Nothing more. No wonder my comments sometimes disappear. My Facebook is very weird, but whatever. And also a very interesting thing. This one is a good one. When you're winning the war against terrorists and hostile foreign powers are looking for every excuse to regime change. Guess I will guess my own people. Yeah, that's pretty logical. They lied. They continued to lie, and this one got pretty embarrassed, I may say, because she never appeared on this new Congress, because she ran away when the Syrian representative was talking reality, and they simply run away. Now America has another representative, because her video on YouTube is completely thumbed down. They realize they're bullshit, emotional propaganda. And it's good to see people realizing what is reality. Nothing more than the reality. So you should be looking for all the evidence out there, because the main politicians are going to be faked. They are in the agenda, and they present this as evidence. Meanwhile, real evidence is being smudged on other trending news. That's how you control people. But you have the opportunity to look it up. Every time they pop up news that sound very strange, you should look up and see the other side of the coin. Peace.